The world we live in is full of life, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals. However, as humans continue to expand and destroy natural habitats, many animals are at risk of extinction. According to experts, more than 25% of all mammals and 13% of birds are now at risk of disappearing forever. In this video, we will look at some of the endangered animals that are likely to go extinct in the next 200 years if we do not take immediate action to protect them. Polar bears. Polar bears are iconic animals that live in the Arctic regions. Unfortunately, due to global warming, their habitats are rapidly melting away. As a result, polar bears are struggling to find enough food to survive, and their populations are declining rapidly. In fact, some experts believe that polar bears could become extinct within the next 100 years if we do not take urgent action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and slow down global warming. Tigers. Tigers are majestic creatures that are native to Asia. Unfortunately, they are also one of the most endangered animals in the world. Due to habitat loss, poaching, and illegal wildlife trade, tiger populations have declined rapidly in recent years. In fact, it is estimated that there are only around 4,000 wild tigers left in the world. If we do not take urgent action to protect them, tigers could disappear from the wild within the next few decades. African elephants. African elephants are the largest land animals in the world, but they are also at risk of extinction. Poaching for their ivory tusks, habitat loss, and human-elephant conflict are some of the biggest threats to their survival. In some parts of Africa, elephant populations have declined by as much as 90% in the last century. Unless we take action to protect them, African elephants could disappear from the wild within the next 100 years. Rhinos. Rhinos are another iconic African animal that is at risk of extinction. Like elephants, they are also poached for their horns, which are highly valued in some cultures. In recent years, rhino populations have declined rapidly, and some species are now critically endangered. If we do not take action to protect them, rhinos could become extinct within the next few decades. Gorillas. Gorillas are the largest living primates in the world and share almost 98% of their DNA with humans. They are also at risk of disappearing forever. Habitat loss, poaching, and disease are some of the biggest threats to their survival. In fact, some experts believe that if we do not take urgent action to protect them, gorillas could become extinct within the next 20 years. Orangutans. Orangutans are some of the most intelligent primates in the world, but they are also highly endangered. Deforestation, habitat loss, and the illegal wildlife trade are some of the biggest threats to their survival. In fact, it is estimated that there are only around 100,000 orangutans left in the world, and their populations are declining rapidly. If we do not take action to protect them, orangutans could disappear from the wild within the next few decades. Pangolins. Pangolins are unique animals that are native to Africa and Asia. Unfortunately, they are also one of the most trafficked animals in the world. Pangolin scales are highly valued in some cultures for their supposed medicinal properties, and as a result, their populations are declining rapidly. If we do not take urgent action to protect them, pangolins could become extinct within the next few years. Vaquitas. Vaquitas are small porpoises that live in the Gulf of California. Unfortunately, they are also one of the most endangered marine mammals in the world. Vaquita populations have declined rapidly in recent years due to accidental entanglement in fishing nets. In fact, it is estimated that there are only around 10 vaquitas left in the world. If we do not take immediate action to protect them, vaquitas could disappear from the wild within the next few years. Salas. Salas are rare and elusive mammals that live in the forests of Southeast Asia. Unfortunately, they are also one of the most endangered animals in the world. Habitat loss, hunting, and the illegal wildlife trade are some of the biggest threats to their survival. In fact, sloths were only discovered by scientists in 1992, and since then, their populations have continued to decline rapidly. If we do not take action to protect them, sloths could become extinct within the next few years. Hawksbill turtles. Hawksbill turtles are beautiful and ancient creatures that have been swimming in our oceans for millions of years. Unfortunately, they are also one of the most endangered sea turtles in the world. Habitat loss, poaching, and the illegal wildlife trade are some of the biggest threats to their survival. In fact, it is estimated that there are only around 15,000 hawksbill turtles left in the world. If we do not take urgent action to protect them, hawksbill turtles could disappear from the wild within the next few decades. In conclusion, the world we live in is full of diverse and beautiful animal species, but unfortunately, many of them are at risk of disappearing forever. If we do not take immediate action to protect them, we could lose some of the most iconic and important species on our planet. By reducing our greenhouse gas emissions, protecting natural habitats, and cracking down on illegal wildlife trade, we can help ensure that these animals continue to thrive in the wild for generations to come. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to support us by subscribing and liking. Stay tuned for upcoming videos by following us.